yeah, you just spoke on you and Bob meeting at a job. Like, what year was that?
I want to say that shit was like 2015. 2015.
2015. 2015. Wow, that's a significant year.
Yeah.
That's actually the year that I met somebody that we gonna speak on later on in this interview.
Mm.
But that's crazy. Um, so I'm actually figuring out now that Bob played a more significant role in like your growth as an artist than I actually knew. So you say that he basically like the reason why you performed your first show, and
Yeah.
he helped you with your whole performance, like he helped you rehearse for your whole performance.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like, bro, I swear on everything I love, bro. If I like probably wouldn't have met that nigga, like I probably wouldn't even ever did a show. Like, you feel me? I would, like I said, I was just doing music and just putting out shit here and there. You know what I'm saying? It was to the point where like Bob was already hitting the shows and shit, like all the showcases throughout the city. So I had did that, and then I had after that it got me in the groove of doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I was on everything like as far as like imported from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot of showcases at the Bullfrog, and then there was other little things that it was like going on and we had hit. You know what I'm saying? People would hit us up like, bro, y'all come perform. You know what I'm saying? But we just had to drive. It was so bad. We wasn't even like asking for no money. We was just doing it because we love the shit. Like hell yeah, it's gonna get us out there. We just wanted the fans. We just wanted people to hear our music. For real. So it was just like, we doing whatever, nigga. This shit, they gonna hear this shit. Fuck it, it's on. One ain't getting paid, and then, you know, they probably would have threw a nigga 500 or something, you know? That would have been straight for us, because we just doing it because we love it, for real. Like, we was just doing that shit.
So also speak on like some other ways that you and Bob connected as brothers and as artists that you know that work together on the music.
But shit, like, Bob, man, that nigga, he just like a hustler, you feel me? And I just look at people like that I fuck with. I look at like their morals and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't just hang with somebody because they like try to be. I'm a leader first. You know what I'm saying? So I don't just be following niggas like, oh, such and such got this going on. I'ma swing over there and fuck with them just cause they. You know what I'm saying? I don't be on that type of shit. Everybody I fuck with is like they got their morals together. You know what I'm saying? They want shit out of life. They trying to really go somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like I need somebody that I'm hanging around to push me just as much as I'm pushing them. You know what I'm saying? So like if somebody not bringing nothing like that got something going on, I don't even want to be around that. You feel me? Because I feel like that's just me moving backwards. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sit around with no nigga still trying to always just fuck the hoes. You know what I'm saying? Call me like you got something going on. You feel me? What's on the floor? How can we make a couple dollars? Like where we going next? What's the next step after this? You know what I'm saying? Where can we take the music? You know what I'm saying? Just something that you gotta surround yourself around people that's trying to do the same thing. Cause if you ain't doing that, bro, it's it's drifting you off from what you need to be focused on. Feel what I'm saying? You hanging with people that got these families, they all cooped up in a house with their family. They don't got no time to help you get out here and push this shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I just surrounded myself around people that's trying to get to where we need to get to. You feel me?
Right. And so what was like the first song that you and Bob made together, and what year was it?
Man, I think it was Don't Know. It was Don't Know. I forgot what year that shit was, but that shit probably was a couple years ago, like probably like 4 years ago. I don't know exactly.
I think it was like what, like 2018, 17.
Yeah, something like that. But I think I had a show,
17,
or he had a
18.
show. I know I had a show. Matter of fact, and this I think DJ BJ was like hosting it or something. You know what I'm saying? So I had got in there. I think I had to pay her some $75 or something. And like I said, bro, I didn't care about paying it because I just wanted people to hear this shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I'm like, Bob, me and Bob go to each other's show still to this day. Like, nigga, at the show, nigga, pull up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, Bob, nigga, ride with me to the show, man. To the Bullfrog, man. I think they giving out like 500, bro. And you know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, I'll throw you something. So he like, man, you gonna throw me in? I'm coming to fuck with you. So nigga, we on our way to the car. I told him the beat. I'm like, Bob, I got this beat, nigga. I'm I'm like, hear this bitch, bro. I think I had already had a verse wrote or something. No, I ain't have a verse wrote. We wrote it in the car. Matter of fact, we on our way to the bullfrog. He saying some shit, I'm saying some shit. We going back and forth. So we pull up to the bullfrog, nigga. It's crazy because we both had 2 verses, nigga, and a hook, bro. That quick. I think the ride was like 15 minutes, bro. He like, bro, let's perform this bitch. I'm like, what? I'm like, nigga, hell no. He always want to perform shit that I don't know. You feel me? Like, we did that shit somewhere. I think Vic got that shit on camera, bro. I performed somewhere, bro. Forgot the words and froze up, nigga. Forgot the words, because I ain't know the song. We had just wrote it. But we end up going in there performing that shit. It was called Don't Know. Like I said, DJ BJ, he on the radio and shit. He was on the radio and shit at the time. And we performed that bitch, bro. That nigga came up to me like, bro, I need that shit. I need that shit ASAP. So we didn't even have it recorded because we had just made it in the car. I'm like, bet. Next day, went to the studio, recorded that shit, and sent it to him, man. That shit was on the radio. The next day, I'm like, damn, this shit really hard like this. Then after that, we just started making hits. Like, we got so many songs together. There's some shit that we ain't even put out that's hard as hell. Right. Who knows if we ever gonna put it out? You feel me? But it is what it is. We're gonna make some more of that shit.
Okay.